Research shows that if you know 3,000 words in the English language, you can pretty much say everything you need to say. So, this is a series about the 3,000 words. I'm publishing one word a day. Worth. So when we use the word worth, we're talking about money or value. A synonym of worth might be value. Okay, what is this worth? I happen to have an earbud case right here. What do you think the earbuds are worth? That means how much did I pay for them? How much will someone else pay me for them if I sell them? How much are they worth? We can also say, what is the value? Okay, we also talk about our own worthiness. Worthiness is from the same word, but it's not talking about monetary value anymore. Worthiness is a person. A worthiness. Now, here I am putting the ness on the end of something again to make it a noun. If I'm talking about whether you are worthy to go to a certain church, are you worthy enough to pray to God? Are you a good enough person? Is the idea behind it. I would argue that every one of us is worthy enough to pray. But sometimes there are situations where we need to be a certain kind of person to be worthy, maybe of someone else. We're talking about our worthiness. Hi. Okay, this is Benny. Benny is a very worthy dog because he's very nice, except he makes a lot of mistakes. But he's a worthy animal. So noun. The noun is the collector estimated the worth of the antique vase at several $1,000s. She wondered if the long hours and stress were worth the promotion at work. So here, worth, are they worth? We have long hours and stress on this side. We have promotion on this side. Wow, he's got a lot of hair. Long hours and stress, promotion. Are they worth it? Is it worth it? So that's a okay. Is it worth it? Is a question that we often ask. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? The work that she's putting in, will she get that out of it again? Is it worth it? I don't know. That would be a question only she can answer, right? Or maybe her family. The watch is worth more than my car, considering its rarity and craftsmanship. So here we're using worth more. This is worth more, means more valuable. His actions showed that he was worth the trust and responsibility given to him. So this we're getting into his worthiness, because he is worth the trust. After years of hard work, he finally realized his worth in the industry and demanded a raise. His value in the industry. All right, the opposite of worth would be worth less. Worth less. If something is worthless, it has no value. Now notice how I was able to make this word an opposite by just putting this suffix less on it. This you can do with a lot of words. you can make it opposite, valueless. Meaning you can't pay any money for this, or it's worthless. You can't pay money for it. You also, maybe you would say these, you shouldn't have even bought them. They are worthless, worthless, meaning it was a bad deal. It's worthless. Noun is worth. How do you measure your worth? Do you look at how much money and assets you have? In a financial situation, that's how you would measure your worth. But you might measure your worth differently. Maybe you measure your worth by the number of friends you have, or by whether or not animals like you. Does that make me a worthy person because my animals like me? It depends on what your values are. So I value kindness. So I look and see, do I have animals and people in my life who see kindness in me? And do I try to act in a kind way? If that is true and I value kindness, then I can say that I am worthy. This might be a way that we use worthy. But worthy is an adjective. Noun. Nope. Adverb, worthily. But worthily. So worthy and worthily, they take on the value meaning as being a good person, whereas worth can also be the financial side and the good side of it. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. I hope that you use these words. Try to use the word of the day 5 times today as you speak to people around you. And if you aren't speaking English to people, then a good practice is to just record yourself speaking English. Maybe record in your daily journal what you did every day. Speak English to your journal, or write English in your journal. And it doesn't have to be correct English. It just needs to be you speaking and practicing saying these words. Okay? If you have a question, you say something or you write something that you're not sure about, a sentence or so, put it in the comments below. I read these comments and I will correct the sentence and tell you exactly how to say it. But don't just say the sentence, put in, is this correct? And then write your sentence. And then I can correct it and give you a little bit of feedback on that sentence in the comments from this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.